Hello folks, so this is nearing the end of workday 15. I wanted to get a video in before the light dies. I will probably continue working and try and get this watertight. So far so good. I'm pretty happy with what's been achieved today. Because it's the first hatch and in terms of limited tool availability, I've got what is essentially portable stuff. It makes fine cabinetry a little bit tricky, and so it is a touch rough and ready, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. As you can see, there's M6 bolts that have been embedded into the lattice. That will have a polycarbonate sheet placed on top, allowing light in, and also be really solid. I mean, it's really pretty impressed with how strong it is. There's no flex in it, no nothing, and that's before the glue and stuff is dried. The real trick behind doing it was doing the outside box, getting that fairly snug, and then doing a lattice, and then cutting the lattice into it. Once you got the cross hatching done, the next thing you want is the arc of the lattice to match the arc of the outer section here, and I did that by making a router sled. And so this router sled here basically sat on top, and I routed back and forward all the way, and got a nice curve to my lattice using a router and a router sled. I'll probably continue on working tonight. I really want to just wait for the glue to dry. Once that's done, I'll put the polycarbonate on, cut off the end of the dowels, throw some teak oil on it, and then at least it's weatherproof for leaving tomorrow, because I'm kind of out of time now. At least I've got one hatch done though. I need to do the hardware for it, because ultimately this will either be able to lift off fully or lift up incrementally to let like ventilation in and stuff. But yeah, that's it so far. I might add a little extra video on of the night work and then upload it, depending on how good the video quality is. But there it is so far. Okay, so continuing on for earlier video, I've managed to put the polycarbonate on. I did a completely terrible job of it, and because of that I've ruined it essentially. I've ruined the edge, and I've also managed to ruin a bit of the frame. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but right here that should have teak oil on it like the rest of it, but I just took a massive chunk out with my router. I've done that to the front piece of timber and the back piece of timber, and so it's just not a functional it functions, but it's just ugly as hell. So what I'm going to have to do is attack it on another day, and I'm going to have to renew the front and back piece of wood on this, and then get a new piece of polycarb and put it back on. Onwards and upwards, but that was a bit of a hit to the morale at the end there. Never should rush work, that was silly of me.